Where the trillionaires, man, what it do it, y'all? Welcome back to another video out in a bit. And I'm saying, I want to talk to y'all about something today, man. Real talk. I want to talk to y'all about something today. And title of this video is going to be called Why Chosen Ones Can't Keep a Job. Now let me explain. You see, what the fuck did I just do that shit? But anyways though, man, real talk though, man. So it was a video of this that I seen when I was on TikTok, like I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago. And basically this video resonated with me, and like I just told you, the title of this video is basically the same title of that video, just in my own words. Real talk, man, why chosen ones can't keep a job out in this bitch. I'ma just talk about myself personally on some shit. Okay, so let me talk about me right quick. So I ain't gonna sit back and cap to you, man. I ain't gonna sit back and lie. Look, man, what the fuck? But at the current age it is that I'm at right now, some shit, man. Look, G, I'm 25. You know what I'm saying? Real talk though, man. I know I got used to finding youth again and shit like that, so I can reverse my age, make myself look younger than who I am again and shit like that. But look, man, what I'm trying to get across in this video, look, man, I had a whole lot of jobs in my life and shit like that, man. Real talk. I had a whole lot of jobs in my life. And basically, I ain't gonna sit back and cap to you, man. I probably had at least like 30 jobs in the span of like 7 years. I'm telling you what it is, man. It's really not a flex or anything like that, because I can't keep a damn job out in this bitch. I'm telling you the game. But the reason as to why I'm exposing myself might be a whole lot of damn peons watching this video clowning me on some shit like that. And if it is, fuck y'all, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to address that. But anyways though, man, but point I'm trying to get across in this video though, man, what it is that I want to say in this video is basically there's something called chosen ones, and let me talk to y'all about that right quick, because I consider myself as a chosen one as well. Now, what is the definition of a chosen one? A chosen one is an individual that knows that they're going to be successful in some type of way, shape, or form. So basically, you know, like you probably have like you probably got a destiny for yourself or some shit like that, right? You got a destiny, and basically you already know the type of life path it is that you want to go. You feel me? So, you know, that's one way to describe a chosen one. Also, another way is, you know, you might be an individual, right? You might be an individual, and you just don't coincide with, you know, you just don't coincide with the standard traditional rules for success. Now, most people, when they, you know, I'm in America on some shit. So most people, when they in America, right, they got like a typical American dream. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like the typical American dream is basically have you a full-time stable job and shit like that. And basically, you know what I'm saying, get you a partner and have kids. I'm telling you, that's the traditional American dream. And you might be an individual and you saying, I don't want that traditional American dream, or you don't fit up to that type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? You might have a different type of thinking. You might have you just might be a different individual. But the point I'm trying to get across is those are the two ways you could be classified as a chosen one. So that's basically what it is that I am. You know, I already know where it is that I'm trying to go to on some shit like that. Now, real talk, man, I already look, man, you know, and I'm very grateful for the position it is that I'm in right now and shit like that, because like I just told you, I know where it is that I want to go, and I already know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, I already know the blueprint to success on how to get there. So real talk, man, I'm almost there on some shit like that. But point I'm trying to get across is though, man, what it is I'm trying to say, look, man, I'm just gonna tell you what it is. One thing about me and a damn job is me and a job does not mix out in this bitch. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm just gonna tell you what it is. Like I told you, I've had like 20 to 30 jobs out in this bitch, and I'm just gonna tell you the game. On every single job it is I had or some shit like that, motherfucker, I sucked ass on every single. That might sound as zesty as a motherfucker, but real talk though, man, I'm just telling you again. Man, every job it is that I had or some shit like that, I was always ass on that motherfucking job. I'm telling you what it is. Like I don't know what it is. I just suck at every single job out in this bitch, and the reason for it being is because, motherfucker, I just don't see myself working a damn job. I'm telling you what it is. And the crazy thing about it is, I don't mind working a job out in this bitch. Real talk. Matter of fact, I love working a job. I love being productive. I love doing shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just fucking suck at a damn job. I'm telling you what it is. You know, now I could improve. I could learn. And that is indeed true. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you know, that could answer the motherfucking question. That could answer, like, what the fuck it is I'm talking about in this damn video. You know what I'm saying? I could. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't gonna sit back and act like I can't improve on the damn job. But the point I'm trying to get across is, before I even do that shit, though, I would just ask. You know what I'm saying? I would just ask. So, mostly every single job it is that I was on or some shit like that. Like, you know, real talk, man. Let me tell you about some jobs it is that I had or some shit like that. And I'm, you know, hey, look, man. First things first. I'm gonna tell you, look, man, I'm gonna tell you the game right quick. Hey, look, G, if you're a youngin' or something like that, man, or if you're look, man, you don't have to be young and shit like that, but if you're a person that's working in retail and you're a person that's, let's say you're doing a cashier, hey, look, man, my best advice I give to you, man, I wouldn't do no cashier ass shit. I'm telling you what it is, and the reason for it being is because, look, G, hey, man, all of this I'm gonna say is, hey, man, you better be a cold-hearted MF, and also on top of that, you better be able to motherfucking, you better count that money correctly on some shit, because I'm going to tell you the game. I'm going to tell you what people didn't tell me on some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's basically, motherfucker, you, like I said, you better have that money counted correct, and you better be cold-hearted. Don't be trying to give people discounts out in this bitch. Look, man, I'm telling you, man, me personally, I can't, look, man, I'm telling you the game, I can't do no cashier ass shit. Hold on, I can't do no cashier ass shit. I'm tired of these motherfuckers driving and shit. But I can't do no cashier ass shit. And the reason for it being is because, motherfucker, I show empathy out in this bitch. I'm telling you the game. So me personally on some shit, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Lucky, my best advice I get to you, because I'm telling you what it is. You might be an individual right now. Oh, I want to be a cashier. Oh, I want to be a cashier for a specific job. Don't do that shit. I'm telling you what it is. Don't do that shit. Hey, man, I highly suggest you do not do that shit, not one fucking bit, because I'm telling you the game. When you mess up that money on some shit, or you giving these people discounts, you as an employee, you just gonna have an employee ass mindset. The motherfucking employer, they gonna have a business ass mindset on some shit, and then boom, here you go. You just thinking, oh, let me help these people. Look, man, I'm telling you the game out of it. Look, man, the point I'm trying to get across is you better not do that shit. I highly suggest you don't be no damn cashier. But anyways, though, and the second thing it is I used to do was damn motherfucking delivery driving. Look, G, now, look, man, I love driving and shit like that. I honestly love driving. Now, one thing about delivery driving or some shit like that is basically you better have these people. Look, man, I'm telling you what it is. I know how it feels to work for a major delivery company or some shit like that. I mean, y'all probably know what it is. It starts with the letter A. You know what I'm saying? Real talk though, man. Basically, when I was doing that shit, I sucked at that damn job. I'm telling you what it is. And basically, I was always late. So, and you know, I was always late when it comes to like delivering packages and shit like that. Be up there late at night and shit like that. Had to return it back. Sometimes couldn't return it. Man, hey, look, because you know. And also, like I said, you as an employee, you just looking at it as in an employee state of being, and the employer, they're looking at it in a different state of mind. They're looking at it like, damn, you fucking up their damn money, because now you're going to be responsible for what it is that you got in the damn, and whatever it is that you're driving. I'm telling you, the point I'm trying to get across in this motherfucking video, man, all of this I'm trying to say is, me and a job do not mix out in this bitch. I don't mix when it comes to, me and a job, we can't get along with some shit, man. We can't get along. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what it is. Every single job it is that I had or some shit, I sucked absolute ass. I'm just telling you the game. You know what I'm saying? Why did I suck absolute ass? I have no idea. I have no idea why I sucked absolute ass when it came to working a job or some shit. I don't know. Real talk, man. I'm just telling you what it is. But like I said, man, all of this I'm saying, if you are an individual, right? If you're an individual and you just seeking, let's say, like I said before, you might be an individual, right? You probably already know what it is that you truthfully want to do. Let me talk about me right quick. Look, G, like I told you, I technically got the blueprint to success out in this bitch. So I already know how to honestly get the shit. I already know how to honestly get it on some shit like that, right? So basically, you know, I already know what it is that I got to do. Basically, you know, I want to make music in this bitch. That's an entrepreneurial type of avenue or some shit like that. So what I'm trying to get across is your destiny might be something entrepreneurial wise. Real talk. You might want to do something entrepreneurial wise that don't involve doing a damn job. So what it is I'm trying to say is, when you and the job don't mix, you're supposed to be a damn entrepreneur. I'm telling you what it is. But if you want to be an entrepreneur or some shit, you're gonna have to have some entrepreneurial type of money. And on top of that, right? On top of that, here you might be an individual that is considered, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, a chosen one could also be considered woke. So you might be an individual, right? You might be an individual that is considered woke out in this bitch. You don't want to fit up to society's standards of how you should live your damn life. So you looking at that shit like, I don't want to work a damn job. I'm telling you what it is. So if you are like that, man, all of this I'm trying to say on some shit, man. If you're a chosen one, you can't work a job for long. And that's all I'm trying to say. You can't work a job for long when you're a chosen one out in this bitch. And so what it is, I highly suggest you do. This is what I plan to do for the time being on some shit. What it is I plan to do for the time being. Hey, look, G. Of course, I'm still working me a job and shit like that. Real talk. But all of this, I'm trying to say, man, hey, look, man. One of my best advice I can give to you when it comes to working a job out in this bitch, man. Look, man, get your money and leave. I'm telling you what it is. Don't be trying to make no friends in no damn job. Don't be motherfucking bullshitting on no damn job. Just, look, man, do what the fuck you gotta do. Get the money and dip. I'm telling you what it is, because when you do all this extracurricular ass shit, I'm telling you the game. Look, G, I know how it feels to be motherfucking mingling. Look, G, I know how it feels to be motherfucking mingling when you at work and shit like that. I know how it feels to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, because one thing about me when it came to like a job or some shit like that, right? Like I said, when you an employee, right? Look, man, you got something called an employee and you got something called an employer. So like employee versus employer mindset. When you an employee, right? You're not, look, man, that's not, man, you're not looking at a business, right? If you are an employee, you're not going to look at a business in a business ass way. I'm telling you what it is. There's multiple videos of, people that's like employers. See, employers, they're gonna look at their company in a business ass mind state, because they making a whole lot of money out in this bitch. You might be an individual, like I said, you might be a person that's working at retail and some shit like that. Here you go. You probably making like $12 an hour or some shit like that. Might be less than that, some shit. But point I'm trying to get across is, motherfucker, you have an employee ass mind state. You're not looking. Let's say you work at like Dollar General or some shit like that. You're not looking at Dollar General like, oh, this is $1 billion ass corporation. So you're gonna look at it in an employee state of mind. So you're just gonna be bullshitting. I'm telling you what it is. I'm not saying you're gonna be bullshitting like you ain't taking a job seriously on some shit like that. But you're gonna be bullshitting like you're not gonna realize how important it is to motherfucking like, you know what I'm saying, like do what the fuck it is that you got to do on some shit. Like when I was talking about the cashier, you're not going to realize how important it is to motherfucking, count that money correctly on some shit, because you're looking at it in an employee state of being. It could go with anything on some shit, man. But point I'm trying to get across though, man, point I'm trying to get across is, if you're a chosen one, man, all of this I'm saying, if you're a chosen one or some shit like that, you can't be working a job for long or some shit. That's all this I'm trying to say. So that's the thing it is that I learned for myself, man. I can't work a job for long. Like I told you, man, I don't mind working a job out in this bitch. I honestly like working a job or some shit like that. But the thing is, I gotta realize to myself, man, a job is only meant for your ass to motherfucking do what the fuck you need to do at that damn job, get your money and leave. Don't be doing none of that extracurricular ass shit. I'm telling you what it is. Don't be trying to make friends in the damn job. Don't be trying to build relationships in the damn job. Just do what the fuck you gotta do, get your money and dip. I'm telling you what it is. I'm speaking from experience out in this bitch. I'm telling you the game. So that's gonna be my motto. That's gonna be my motto when it comes to me working a job. Now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that job very seriously on some shit. I ain't trying to make friends out in this bitch. I'm gonna do what the fuck it is I gotta do, get my money, and retire as soon as possible on some shit. I'm telling you the game. So that's gonna be my new motto, man. I'm telling you, man. One of my biggest mistakes it is that I made when it came to like a job or some shit is basically not taking it as seriously as I should have been. You know what I'm saying? I'm real talk, man. I ain't real, because like I said, when you an employee on some, I'm gonna say it one last time. When you an employee, you're not gonna look at a job in a very serious ass way. But when you're an employer, you're gonna look at it in a very serious ass way. And then these motherfuckers employers some shit, they're gonna be looking at your ass, they're gonna be looking at you, and they're gonna try to hold your ass hella responsible for the things it is that, you know, I mean, you're supposed to doing on some shit, but you don't have the same mentality. Like, I'm telling you what it is. These motherfuckers are seeing billions of dollars or millions, multi-millions of dollars and shit like that. Motherfucker, you only seeing thousands. You ain't gonna take that shit seriously out in this bitch. I'm just telling you the game. But hey man, I'm gonna say this here one last time. I like to talk a lot in this bitch. Look, G, I'm gonna get my damn money and I'm dipping as soon as I possibly can. I ain't working a job for long out in this bitch. I'm returning as quick as I possibly can out of this motherfucking man. Me and a job do not mix out in this bitch. I'm telling you the game. Real shit. Anyways though, man, I think I got my point across in this damn video. I'm telling you what it is. So if you like this video, man, stay tuned for some more videos and we out. Tease up.